Before we launch any campaigns, we always send over like a templated script that we use for the outreach messages. Clients are encouraged to review those outreach messages and kind of customize them to the way they like to write those. And then we also provide an outline of the AI assistant instructions, which includes kind of conversation examples. And so they can, edit how they would like the AI to respond given a certain circumstance if they want. So those are all the things that they can work on before we launch. Now, after we launch, they can either review the messages on LinkedIn, Sales Navigator's in-mail inbox. We also have a spreadsheet that we can send all of our clients that has a column LinkedIn conversation history, and you can like review the conversation history for each individual prospect that you've generated on LinkedIn.
Yeah, and I know well, certainly from my experience, there's still a little bit of work in archiving messages and sort of managing the inbox. My understanding that the AI doesn't do that. That's still something that you have to do from your own perspective. Have I got that right?
Everything within LinkedIn, other than the messaging component, would have to be done manually. So if you wanted to like star a message or archive a message, but what we do to kind of like get around that is we have the ability to basically push all of the leads that are coming into LinkedIn automatically into your own personal CRM. So whether you're using HubSpot, Go High Level, Zoho, whatever it might be, we can push all these leads and the conversations into your CRM. And there is where you can like set up conditions and tags and filters and do all like the formatting that you would want to do to set up the funnels correctly.
Yeah, great. And we've sort of talked about it, but just, where do you stop from the AI perspective, and where does the client start?
Basically, our AI is triggered on a lead response. So even if the lead says, not interested now, but thank you, it responded. So the AI will then generate a response that fits within the context and send it back into LinkedIn. The AI will not respond any further unless the lead responds back, right? So it's triggered on the lead response. Now, if our clients want to do like a manual takeover, or like a manual override, we always offer the option to include like a trigger word, which is typically like, your name. So Paul. So because like our AI won't generate your name in a message. And so that if you manually input Paul into an outbound message within LinkedIn, it will then indicate to our system to stop the bot, and then manual override will then ensue.
Great, great. And from from my experience, it's still up to me to do the sales funnel. The AI basically gets it to either a call or a replied conversation, and then you take over from there. It's yes, you said at the start that it's a SDR. It is an SDR, right? It does the top to get the conversation, but then you take over from there, and that's where it's sort of working. And what about security? So I know LinkedIn. I think they changed some of the security protocols, or more it used to be people that would manually do that. Now they've got AI themselves that are doing it, and some people have got, and I personally got message, we believe you might be using or infringement of LinkedIn rights, or I forget exactly the terms that it said, but it said basically, just do you comply with them, press comply, right?